Welcome back, dear Slaters. In today's video, we are going to learn the prose lesson of Unit 2, Telangana, the Pride of the People, line by line. Let us recapitulate what we have learned in our introduction video. Telangana, the Pride of the People, describes the rich cultural heritage of Telangana. It gives us the detailed description of the language, the festivals, the clothing, the biggest gatherings, the temples, the different monuments, the folk arts of the Telangana state. It also gives us the information about the great poets who contributed to state's culture. This lesson is the discussion of an incident that is printed in the newspaper. The characters who involve in the discussion are Hari, father, Lakshmi, mother, Kiran, son, Indu, daughter. Before we head on with the detailed description of the lesson, let me ask you one thing, children. Do you all remember the points that we have discussed in the earlier video? What are they? Yes, you need to watch the video at least 2 or 3 times with enough breaks in between. If you think you haven't understood a point, pause the video and replay. While taking down notes, pause the video, write down the notes and restart. And make a note of all the doubts you have and approach your teacher and get them clarified. Let's move on to the lesson. Slaters, I want you all to turn to page 19 on your text and hold a pencil in your hand to make notes wherever required. Hari was sitting in an armchair and was reading a newspaper. Kiran, his son, observed the emotions appearing on his father's face. Dad, what is the special in the news? Why are you so emotional? Kiran asked. Hari was sitting in an armchair. Armchair is a comfortable chair with side support to rest one's arms, and was reading a newspaper. Kiran, his son, saw the feelings on his father's face. Kiran asked his father about the news that made him emotional. That is, the news that touched him so much. The word observed is a verb. It means to notice or to see. Words like detect, notice are its synonyms. Ignore, overlook are the opposites of the word observed. Let's try to use the word observed in a sentence. The children were asked to observe the different plants in the garden. The teacher observed a drastic improvement in the child. Now, Slaters, I want you all to try and frame one sentence with the word observed. Emotions is a noun. It means a strong feeling. Let's try and frame a sentence with the word emotions. She tried to control her emotions. Let's try out another sentence. Tears in her eyes showed her deep emotions towards her father. Now, Slaters, I want you all to try and frame a sentence with the word emotions. Let's move on to the next line. Today is the red letter day for us, dear. The Union government has declared Telangana as the 29th state of the country. It took years for the government to take this decision. Many people sacrificed their lives for our state. We need to remember the martyrs who sacrificed their lives for separate Telangana state. Now we have our own state with our own culture, Hari said. Here, Hari shared the news that was printed in the newspaper. It was written that the Union government has finally declared, that is, announced, Telangana as the 29th state of India. He said that the government took many years to take this decision. Telangana was not formed that easily. Many people struggled and sacrificed their lives for the sake of separate Telangana. He also said that the people of Telangana should remember the people who sacrificed their lives for sake of Telangana. Now, Telangana can enjoy the freedom as it has its own culture. Hari said that the Telangana Formation Day is a red letter day for them. Here, red letter day is an idiom which means a very important day or a memorable day. Let's try to use the phrase red letter day in a sentence. 15th August is a red letter day for all Indians. It was a red letter day for the players as they have won the trophy. The word sacrificed is a verb. It means give up for the sake of others. Give up, forego are its synonyms. Let's try and frame a sentence with the word sacrificed. Soldiers sacrifice their lives for the sake of the country. Many animals were sacrificed as an offering in the olden days. The word martyrs is a noun. It means a person who sacrifices or suffers for a cause. Let's try to frame a sentence with the word martyrs. A soldier became a martyr by throwing himself in the battle. Many martyrs sacrificed their lives in a freedom struggle. Slaters, I want you all to try and frame a sentence with the word martyrs. So, Kiran was anxious to know about Telangana and its culture. Let's know more about Telangana in the next paragraph. Dad, please let me know about it, Kiran requested eagerly. Dear child, the long-lasting dream of our people has become true. The birth of our state has made our vision real. Now there are more chances for employment and inclusive development. Moreover, we can revive our culture, we can revive our language, Hari said. So, Kiran requested his father to tell more about Telangana. He said that separate Telangana was the long-lasting dream, that is, the dream forever of the people of Telangana. Now, as it is separated, their vision became real. And there are more job opportunities and development in the required areas. Not only that, they can bring back their culture and language. The word eagerly is an adverb. It means a strong desire to know about something. Keenly, anxiously are its synonyms. Unwillingly is the opposite of the word eagerly. Let's try to frame a sentence with the word eagerly. The students were eagerly waiting for the results. Let's check out another sentence. The child was eagerly waiting to taste the delicious cake. The word inclusive is an adjective. It means including all the things that are expected or required, or overall. Words like overall, full are its synonyms. Exclusive is the opposite of the word inclusive. Let's try to use the word inclusive in a sentence. The inclusive fare of the trip was around 10,000. Let's try out another sentence. The old man's inclusive health was sound. The word revive is a verb. It means to make active again. Bring back to life, reactivate are its synonyms. Suppress is the opposite of the word revive. Let's try to use the word revive in a sentence. The leaves of the plant revive after watering it. Let's try out another sentence. Old traditions are revived and followed as a latest trend. Now, Slaters, I want you all to try and frame sentences with the word inclusive and revive. Let's move on to the next line. Dad, is our language different? Asked Kiran. Not exactly, said Hari. It is a variant. Variant is another form of Telugu. A dialect. What is a dialect? A particular form of language that is specific to a region. But it has not been given the status of a language and was humiliated on many occasions. So now Kiran inquired about the language that is spoken in Telangana. Telangana people speak a different form of Telugu, and this language was degraded on many occasions. The word humiliate is a verb. It means reduce someone or something to a lower position. Degraded, dishonored are its synonyms. Respect, value are the opposites of the word humiliate. Let's try and frame a sentence with the word humiliate. Cinderella was humiliated by her stepsisters. Let's try out another sentence. Jack was humiliated in many occasions for his poor communication skills. Now, Slaters, I want you all to try and frame a sentence with the word humiliate. Let's move on to the next sentence. Even our festivals are not given much importance. Indeed, our Telangana language is a part of our culture. Hari explained. What are the special festivals of our state, Dad? Kiran asked. Hari said that even the festivals of Telangana are not valued, that is, they are not given importance. He also added that Telangana language is a part of its culture. After listening to it, Kiran requested his father to tell about the festivals that are celebrated in Telangana. Let's move on to the next line. We celebrate the main festivals as well as regional festivals. Festivals like Bonalu, Batukamma and Pirla Pandaga reflect our life, said Hari. Meanwhile, Hari saw Lakshmi coming. Now it's your mother's turn. She will let you know about our festivals, Hari said. The people of Telangana celebrate the main festivals like Diwali, Dashera, Eid, Sankranti, as well as the regional festivals, that is, the festivals that are celebrated only in Telangana, that is, only in a particular region. The regional festivals like Bonalu, Batukamma and Pirla Pandaga, they reflect, that is, they mirror the life of Telangana. When Hari and Kiran are discussing these points, they saw Lakshmi. Who is Lakshmi? Kiran's mother. Now, Hari asks Lakshmi to give the detailed information of the festivals celebrated in Telangana and its importance. The word reflect is a verb. It means to show. Mirror, throwback are its synonyms. Absorb is the opposite of the word reflect. Let's frame sentences with the word reflect. The poem or the poem reflects the poet's love towards nature. His behavior reflects his anger and attitude. Now, Slaters, I want you all to try and frame a sentence with the word reflect. I hope you all have understood till here, isn't it? Let's know about the festival celebrated in Telangana in detail in our next video session. Now, here are the tasks given to you as a home assignment. For completing this assignment, you need to watch this video lesson 2 to 3 times and answer the given questions. Oral task. You need to record your answers in one audio clip and send it to your English language teacher. First question. What are the regional festivals of Telangana? Second question. What was the long-lasting dream of Telangana people? Third question. Who announced Telangana as the 29th state of India? Now written task. You need to write the answers in a notebook, take photographs and send them to your English language teacher. First question. Give the meaning of the word revive. Second question. Why do you think Hari was so emotional? Third question. What is the meaning of Red Letter Day? I hope Slaters, you are clear with the questions, right? Let's know about Telangana in detail in our next video session. Until then, happy learning.